Yeah, I'm Tom. I look after the architecture of our media supply chain here at the BBC. I'm going to pitch you today on master control rooms for the cloud. In the cloud, for the cloud, definitely for the cloud. So, where's the down? Problem statement, across the industry, master control is the absolute beating heart of our live broadcast. It's where content arrives, it's where it departs. It's the essential routing, manipulation of the signals, both for TV and radio, across the industry. And we need that tooling in the cloud. Currently, we have a lot of dog legs that go on, taking stuff that starts in the cloud and ends in the cloud, and we have to bring it back on-prem to do something to it, and then chuck it back up to the cloud for distribution. At the BBC, we've been working on this for about a year or so, and we've built the core orchestration platform in an internal product that we call Stream Factory. That's a grand name for a bunch of AWS components that we've chained together. But that allows us to get a signal from somewhere in the cloud to somewhere else in the cloud and keep an eye on it as it goes through. Now we want to look at integrating this with a huge range of other tooling, off-the-shelf tooling, to allow us to do that manipulation, that normalization, and monitoring so that we can really make a fully featured MCR for the cloud. This is basically it. Left-hand side stuff coming in, whether that's IP news gathering, whether it's cloud sources, agency feeds, that kind of stuff, or whether it's stuff that we're making ourselves in our buildings and we're shoving up to the cloud through on-prem encoders. We've then got Stream Factory to move that, to orchestrate the moving of that from one side to the other. And that, at the moment, our first use case is to get that out to distribution. We are also passing that on to internal production tools like Silver, which is our live streaming tool. And we're working hard now to ingest that into, so that we can use it for editing growing files and news production with the BBC's TAMS technology that we talked about last year. We've hooked it up to multi-viewers, we've hooked it up to alarm systems so we can keep an eye on stuff as it moves along. What we can't do at the moment is do any manipulation on it, and that's where we need your help. That's the point of this challenge, is to look at how can we take that signal and go and do the sort of things that our teams in master control rooms have been doing for generations. What sort of thing is that? Well, it's sorting out the audio, patching audio channels from one side to the other side, shuffling it and making adaptations to it. It's frame rate conversion, it's standards conversion. It's some deep essence inspection so that we can look at the audio and the video coming through it. It's restriping timecode, the day in, day out, bread and butter stuff of MCRs, which means that this stuff is normalized and it comes through into our studios and galleries in a standard way. And what we want to be able to do is to integrate a large number of third-party tools. We're not looking for an ecosystem here. We're looking for individual products that we can throw an SRT stream at, get an SRT stream back. We can hit it with an API, we can spin it up and spin it down at need. We want to consume this on a SaaS basis rather than having to own and operate infrastructure ourselves. So, who's involved? It's me, the guys from BT, our friends at BT are involved. We have a peer and Salsa Sound and TechX as participants as well. Our wish list is anybody who makes anything, basically, and wants to play. So, to summarise, why do we need it? For generations, and right now this minute, there are teams underneath your feet who are looking after our signals coming in and out of our buildings. The master control is where it happens, 24/7. And their job is to make sure that it's the right signal going to the right place and the right quality at the right time. Built from amazing people, huge amount of engineering and expertise, but it all hangs on the back of a whole bunch of interoperable vendor equipment, and it's all hardware at the moment. We need to build that for the cloud. It needs to be operationally excellent, it needs to be fully featured, and it needs to be interoperable. Thank you very much.